Hey, I want to. I actually have got a harmonica lesson here. This thing turned into a harmonica lesson, and it's a diatonic harmonica lesson. And I had an experience just a few nights ago where I went to a blues jam, and there was 5 different harp players there, including myself. Now, three of the harmonica players did something. I'm going to show you what they did. I'm in the key of A minor. I've got a D harp. That's what they did. They played a major third against a minor chord. 3 of these guys, like different songs, different harmonica players, got up and there was like a song in a minor key. And, you know, they didn't just play that note and held it out, but it was like, you know, that note sounds good. That note sounds fine. But as a passing tone, they just kept playing the major third. So I want to do a harmonica lesson about this, and it's a tricky thing to do. And just a week or so ago, I posted this rather nostalgic video where I was talking about California Bay Area harmonica memories, and I talked about Mark Ford, and I talked about how good he was, as I recall, and on the recordings that I have, where if it's a minor tune, he likes that second degree, like he'll bend that whole number 3 down. But when he plays the minor third, it's just pitch perfect. And he's probably one of the best guys I've heard do cross harp. It's a tricky thing to do, because the natural inclination is, hey, you know, we're just kind of used to all these draw notes working, you know, if it's this situation. Major third. But if it's a minor tune, you can't be lazy. Every time you go past that whole number 3, you can't fully release the bend. It always has to be bent down to a C or a B. You can't have this going on. We have this clash here with the third. So anyway, I was really just kind of freaked out, and I was like, I'm such a diva. It's so ridiculous. You can't go to a blues jam and have this record-producing kind of ear, and like, what am I going to do? Stop the whole band and say, hey, so, excuse me, sir, you're playing the harmonica wrong because you keep playing a major third against a minor chord. But I thought, if 3 out of 5 harmonica players showed up at this event, is that a true representation of the blues harmonica playing community? And I know that a lot of harmonica players they're self-taught, and they're not thinking major and minor thirds, and they're just, you know, they're just playing. It feels good to play, and they're just playing, and they're just having fun, and that's fine. But I thought, you know, it probably wouldn't hurt if I just put this out there and did a harmonica lesson playing cross harp over minor blues. Okay? So here's like an exercise you could do is that's the first 3 notes of that A minor scale on a D harp. That's the first 4 notes of the scale. So it's a lot of finesse going on hole number 3. That hole has a lot of pitches we can get on it. We just don't want to ever hear a C sharp. And so when you're going past the hole and you're playing lines, and I know it's kind of like, you always have to be thinking, and you always have to like hit this half bend if you're playing across that hole. So I'm going up to hole number 4 blow. It's also the 4th degree of the minor scale. That's a good exercise. We're just suddenly thinking a minor pitch, and like, you know, to be conscious of that. And even when you're, if you relax too much, that was a major third in there. So you gotta, it's a challenge for me to even think that way, but and just to practice that minor third interval, holes 3 and 2 draw. Been doing that half bend there. It's always okay to play a minor third against a major chord. Like, that's fine, that's a blue note. But a major third against a minor chord is just always going to be illegal in my book, okay? Now, I want to talk about the overblow. And suddenly I'm finding myself doing a diatonic harmonica lesson, but I'm just going to go with this. Let's talk about the overblow on hole number 6. So this is blow, draw, and then we hit the overblow. And if you don't know how to do the overblow, I'm going to teach you right now. Let me teach you to do the overblow. I think this is a very effective way to teach it. Hole number 6. And I don't know, is this the best key harp to do this on? We're just going to do it here. And you could try it on your other key harps too. Try drawing on hole number 6 and doing the bend. Doing the hole 6 bend. And then leave your mouth in that same position and switch breath direction real quick. Make it a blow note with your mouth in that bent position. And just to give credit where credit is due, I watched a video where Jason Ritchie was teaching the overblow using this same thing. Whether he did it on hole number 4 or hole number 6, I can't remember. I think it was hole number 6. We're bending hole number 6. Right? Bend it and hold it. And then leave your mouth there and then blow. And see if it pops up to the overblow. Right? I'm drawing, I'm bending, then I'm blowing. Anyway, in a minor blues, boy, it would be handy to have a minor third in that second octave. So that's the value of being able to pop out an overblow on hole number 6. Once you learn the overblow note, like once you can get it, it might be hard to hold. But it's just like when my son was teaching me how to hula hoop. He was like, Dad, if you can keep the hoop going for 3 minutes, just let's try and get it going for 3 minutes. I'm not asking to hold the note for 3 minutes, but same idea. To be able to grab the overblow and hang on to it for a while. So that would be handy. This brings up another thing in a minor blues. A lot of times the 4 chord is minor. And what if you're playing and you're playing a major third against the minor chord on the 4 chord. And that's against the rules. So you can find that minor third, it's an overblow off of hole number 4. There's hole number 4. So in a minor blues, let's say, that was lame, of course. Right? Anyway, the main thing that I wanted to talk about was hole number 3, and being able to maintain that half bend, and being able to play lines, and not being lazy, like releasing the tension on hole number 3 where it goes into the major third. So, like, it's challenging because my inclination is, you know, that's the easy thing to do. I got hole number 4 is clogging up. Hey, so I'm gonna start. I've got a minor blues track, and I'm just gonna play and just see what happens. But anyway, I hope this helps, and I hope this helps maybe a few harmonica players to not like do this thing, major third against a minor chord. I'm gonna start this track. I played a major third. I almost couldn't help it. It was like the pitch was not totally there. One thing you could do is avoid that hole and play other notes like that. Anyway, I want to do a thing where I play chromatic against this track. That'll be another separate video. I hope this helps.